Hello everyone, today I am here in Dickson City, Pennsylvania, which is in the Scranton area, to visit their Chuck E. Cheese. We're going to go in there and I'm going to give you guys the full store tour, so let's go check it out. Alright guys, let's start this tour off right here in the showroom. So as you can see, front and center they have their video wall playing the new Chucky and Friends Pumpkins in My Pockets, which I know everybody is just a huge fan of. They also have the 2021 model dance floor down here, and it does look like it is in pretty good shape. I don't see really any dim or discolored pixels at all. I mean, there's a couple over there, but it's actually pretty good for the most part. And then this was just a refresh, so we're going to see a good amount of old stuff in this store. For example, we still have their 2010s carpet here, and they have Phase 5 benches and booths in this store. So they did not get really any new furniture or new carpet when they got this refresh here. Now, this store used to have a Studio C Alpha stage, and you can tell because of the drop-down cutout in the ceiling here, which they kept during the refresh, of course. And then over here where the stage used to be, it looks like they had to install this new carpet, because you can tell here that that carpet is newer than this carpet. So they probably had to install that when they got rid of the Alpha stage right here. They have all 5 character posters, and they are all new font, and Chucky's is in the spot where he used to stand on stage, which I like to see. So there's 2 over there, and then there's 3 over here on the left side. And if we go over there, we can see that Jasper's has a new font for name and old font for bio. So his has the misprint that a good amount of the Jasper posters do have. On the left side of the showroom, they have more Phase 5 booths, and they also have the party piece. On the right-hand side of the showroom, they have the 5 Chucky Silhouettes piece. And then on both sides of the dance floor, they have 1 set of 2.0 high-top tables and chairs. They also have more Phase 5 booths in the back of the showroom. And they have the Rockstar Ticket Blaster with the Avenger top over here on the right-hand side of the showroom as well. Then after the showroom, we move into the kiddie ride area and superhero playground. So we're going to have the high 5 piece right here, and then a couple kiddie games. They have Hoop Troop, they have Skip Time, and they have Dino Pop, as well as an emergency exit with the new font sign. Right here, they have their superhero playground. I saw they had an ad for this outside of the store on the windows. So this looks like it was a pretty new addition. They have the Chuck E. Cheese word mark right up there. You can see that. And then they also got new LED panels over here by the superhero playground. They have the dimmer fluorescent lighting throughout the rest of the store. So now as we move into the kiddie ride area, we have the Cheapo ride right here. Now this store does have a sketchbook, so they have the Cheapo ride. We have Rockstar here on the license plate. We have Rockstar for Chucky, Avenger for the rest of the buttons, Rockstar there, and there. So it's a full Rockstar, and then of course all this stuff here is gone. Then they have Goalie All-Stars, they have Angry Birds Whack-A-Mole, they have Nicktoons Nitro, they have Octonauts right here, they have Cartoon Racing. Here's a better look at their superhero playground. They also have the small 3-pad trampoline zone to go along with it. I don't see any art, but it's all covered up, so we'll have to go around the side to see if there's any art over there on that wall by the trampoline zone. They have the, I think this is Cobra Kai. Yeah, KC Cobra, I mean. They have Wild Boat, and they have Hammer 2 right here. Love seeing this one because it has Avenger Chuck up top. Moving on, they have more booths through here. And then speaking of sketchbook, here it is. It's the Avenger sides, and it looks like they have Avenger software still as well, so they did not get the software upgrade. And with that, now we move into the regular game room. They have a nice little opening here that we can get through and see if they have any art for the trampoline zone. That's convenient. They do not. No art. It looks like they might have used to, but they got rid of it when they got the superhero playground and never reinstalled. They have Baseball Pro, they have Water Blast, they have Drop It, Down the Clown, Beanbag Toss, they have NBA Hoops, 2 of them, and they have 4 alley rollers with marquee. Over here they have lit crown molding along the front walls, which is nice to see. They have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid word mark, and another emergency exit with a new font sticker. They have Phase 5 booth all along the front here. And now going through the middle of the game room, they have Tippin' Blocks, they have Aliens Extermination, they have Fast and the Furious Supercars. I'll show you guys sketchbook already. Then they have the Shell game over here. They have a Big Win Super Spin with a pretty nice 150 ticket super bonus. Pretty good value. They have Sky Riders, they have Pop It for Gold, Doodle Jump right here. They have Lumberjack and Choppy Wood kind of near each other, as well as Crossbow Master. And they have Pigs Might Fly right here. On the other side of Doodle Jump, they have Monopoly Roll and Go. They have Spinner Frenzy right here. They have Tower Crane, which I won the jackpot on when I got here. And it has this cool light up top, which lights up the ceiling. Don't see that too much, but it adds a nice flair to the store here. They have Slam a Winner right here, Jurassic Park Arcade. Then they have the Rockstar Fun Photo Booth. They have Avenger Chuck, Red Hot. I was playing this before I started filming. And this button stuck out to me here. I don't necessarily remember seeing these lit LEDs on the side of the red button. So that stuck out to me, but it might just be I'm forgetting something. They have the All You Can Play piece right here with Chucky Silhouette. It's the square version. They have Jelly Lab right here, and they have Dog Pounder with another one of the lit buttons. So I think that's something that the store might have done, because I'm just seeing all these games with these lit buttons, and it's not anything I recall. They have a few more booths here by the front, and they have a Big Bass Wheel Pro, which I feel like we got to give a try to see if Avenger Chuck's on it. He is, there he is. 5, pretty good. They have Spinorama and Halo Fire Team Raven, and I believe that is it. Rockin' and Rollin' for Gold. That's the last one. All right, now resetting back here in the showroom, let's take a look at the counter kitchen part of the store. So we have the restrooms hallway directly to the left of the showroom. And then here by the restrooms, they just have the new font men's and women's 2.0 signs. Moving on out, we have the Signature Dough Made Fresh by Hand right here sign. They also have order pickup and Pasquale's Kitchen. And then back there, they have their pickup window with sign. They also have the menu word mark piece right here. They did, of course, not get the new wood floors since they didn't get new carpet. They're definitely not getting new wood floors in this store. However, they do have the this from 2.0, which looks nice. New font caution with floor. Third station up there, they have the Light Up U1 sign. And then on their prize counter here, they do have small Pasquale and small Bella. They do not have large Bella. And they have, looks like all 6 of the gumballs right there, which is nice. So they do have a nicely stocked prize counter. Here's the rest of it. They would have had a Chucky emblem back there before they got 2.0. Of course, they covered it over. They have Rockstar Chuck here on the glass. They have Our Veggies Are Hand Chopped Daily right there. Their salad bar is in front of it. This is not a low volume location. And then over here they have the pizzeria and games above the menu boards. They have the pizza sizes. They have the small 2.0 logo there, so they did get that one replaced. But no new tiles behind the menu boards, of course. Alright guys, now let's do a real quick history lesson on Chuck E. Cheese here in Dickson City, PA. Now, Chuck E. Cheese originally entered Dickson City with a Pizza Time Theater in the year 1983, and that location only lasted 1 year until 1984 when it closed, and then after closure became Zack Periwinkle's. And then eventually that closed, and it is believed that the animatronics that were at that Zack Periwinkle's are now at the Promenade Food Court in Ocean City as the Man and Dog Show. That's where it's believed that those animatronics that are now the Man and Dog Show came from. However, this location was not a relocation of that Pizza Time Theater, since this did not open until December of 1999. They opened with a Studio C Alpha stage that, of course, would have went right here. You can see clearly where it went. And then they would have opened with the 90s remodel. And it stayed like that until 2015, when for some reason they got the 2013 update instead of the 2015. So they got purple walls with Rockstar art instead of the yellow, blue, and green walls. Not sure why that happened, but they did get the 2015 exterior logo. So it was an interesting mix, and that's when they would have gotten all this furniture and this carpet that you see in the store to this day. In May of 2024, they got the 2.0 refresh, and honestly, it didn't change all that much other than the older Rockstar art with newer Rockstar art. They got rid of the purple walls, and they got rid of the Alpha stage and put a new sign out front, and that was pretty much it. Everything else in the store is pretty much the same. And then later, they would have added the Superhero Playground, probably just the last few months here in 2025 is when they added that. But that is the history of this store. All right, now out here by the exit, they have the Avenger Chuck Chill Out machine with Rockstar inserts down there. And then when you leave, they have the newer Kid Check podium. Unfortunately, they have no stuff down in the bottom there. And then out here when you leave, they have the lit crown molding, not lit crown molding, just regular crown molding above the door. They have the Medium 2.0 logo. They do still have the old thanks for visiting. And then out here in the lobby, they have the mission statement. They have good behavior guidelines, no firearms allowed, and have a Chucky Day green silhouette. All right, everyone, well, that concludes my tour of the Chuck E. Cheese here in Dickson City, PA. Overall, it was a pretty basic refresh location. They did have a few nice games in there, and it was nice to see a superhero playground here in Pennsylvania. I believe this was my first time seeing that here in Pennsylvania. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.